Today on Globe News, get a glimpse of the President's Art Show displays. Learn about literary classes at SLCC. Erika Gudino speaks about library services. SLCC Speaker Series features the Department of Defense and find out about campus events. Stay tuned. Globe News starts now. Welcome to Globe News. I'm Dayana Perez.
And I'm Hunter Dietzel. The annual President's Art Show is back at SLCC and is a popular hit within the community. The 31st President's Art Show opened on November 5th at the South City campus, drawing around 150 gallery enthusiasts to explore 98 works of art from the community. The exhibit featured a mix of media, including paintings, textiles, sculptures, and photography. President Greg Peterson presented 6 awards, investing $5,000 back into the local art community. He emphasized how education is a catalyst for personal and community transformation, offering everyone the chance to unlock their potential. Peterson said this show is just one example of how college fosters cooperation, builds connections, and enriches the art community. First-time attendee Matt Bateman, SLCC General Study graduate, praised the event, calling art a vital form of expression.
I think it's something that people, maybe especially these days, tend to discount as something that can be, swept aside or isn't as important. When really, it's very important. It's a way that we communicate. It's a way that we express ourselves. It's a way to reflect on the state of the world, right? It's something that's critical and important.
The exhibit runs through November 18th in the multi-purpose room at the South City campus. For more information on dates and times to visit the gallery, go to slcc.edu/art show.
Speaking in another form of art, the Student Writing and Reading Center and the Creative Writing Group co-host the Writing Beyond Composition Q&A panel. The panel consists of faculty from the English and Literary departments at SLCC who spoke to students about the writing and literary courses offered beyond English 1010 and 2010. Among some of the courses discussed were English 2250 Intro to Imaginary Writing and English 1830 Literary Magazine Studies, which produces SLCC on Magazine Folio. English professor Melissa Helkist highlighted English 1830 as well as the publication center at Taylorsville Redwood campus by showing various books made by students throughout the center. The Writing Beyond Composition panel was the first of hopefully many.
To get involved in other aspects like publication or creative writing, or even learn more about the Student Writing and Reading Center. With registration opening recently, it's a good opportunity to learn about classes that you might want to add onto your schedule and ask questions to the people that are teaching them.
To learn more about courses, clubs, and writing resources, go to slcc.edu/English.
The South City campus will be full of life next week with show-stopping performances. From toe-tapping rhythms to heavenly melodies, here's what's happening. On November 21st and 22nd, SLCC Dance Company will be showcasing their dance performance, Evolution, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Grand Theater at South City campus. The Fall 2025 Collaborative Dance Concert is free for all SLCC students and employees. General admission for the concert is $7.
For students who prefer the sound of music, SLCC Chamber Singers have their fall holiday concert on November 21st at the South City campus atrium from 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Admission is $12 and half off for students and faculty. For more information and tickets to both of these events, go to groundtheatercompany.com.
Beyond the frenzy of campus happenings, the library is always buzzing with resources. A common misconception about libraries is they just exist to check out books. Library services runs largely on grants, funding vital support systems and an array of resources for students, from a family area for students with children to free computers, Wi-Fi, and device lending programs where students can outsource a variety of school supplies as well as connect with librarians to help with research questions. Erika Gudino, librarian in outreach for public services and student success, aims for the library to be an inviting place for students to gather and utilize necessary student resources.
Sometimes I'll hear students say, I talk about the library and they say, oh, well, I don't really read. That's okay if you don't read, if you're not really reading a book. But in your classes, you're going to have to do research. In your classes, you are probably going to need a laptop. You're probably going to need a hotspot. You're going to need a space to study. You're going to need to make connections. So really, what I'm trying to do in my work is expose students to the idea that we are here to support them not only in their academic journey, but also in their lives as well.
For more information and to get connected to your SLCC library and librarians, visit libguides.slcc.edu.
SLCC has a retired Air Force lieutenant. Journalists speak to SLCC community. As part of the SLCC speaker series, Lieutenant journalist Kim Butter spoke to SLCC community at Taylorsville Redwood campus November 6. Approximately 100 attendees enjoy a lunch and listening to Kim Butter speak on the United States and its relationship with other countries. He addressed the concerns with Russia and China and touched on the Middle East situation. He told the crowd that he has a complete confidence in the future generations leading the United States. The SLCC Speaker Series connects students, faculty, staff, and community members with distinguished voices from around the world. The series highlights SLCC commitment to encouraging meaningful discussion that include diverse perspectives. The next guest speaker will be Amy T. Says, author of 4 New York Times bestsellers. Says will talk about global policies to solve today's top economy's problems.
That's it for this episode of Globe News. To watch this episode and past episodes of Globe News, go to globeslcc.com or visit us on facebook.com/slccsmc or on YouTube, Instagram, and X at SLCCSMC. For Globe News, I'm Hunter Dietzel.
And I'm Diana Perez. Thank you for watching Globe News.